Hey guys, it's Thinning Haley. Aunt Jan made y'all a cooking video. I was called, ooh, goodness. I was in the middle of taking my makeup off. I always call them her, yuck or gross cookies because sometimes she adds oatmeal to them and I freaking hate oatmeal. So I always call them her gross cookies. But this batch she didn't make with oatmeal, so they're actually pretty good. So she made a video for you guys. I'm gonna piece it together here, but in the one clip you can't hear her very well because of her mixer. Basically, she's just making peanut butter. She's got I think peanut oil and peanuts, and making her own peanut butter because store-bought peanut butter has extra fat and sugar. You can just make your own. They're plain peanuts, you know, low salt, no salt, not roasted or anything, and peanut oil is best, not a whole lot. But that's what she's saying in the first part you can't hear, and then the rest is the video. So they are not gross, just when you add oatmeal, because I hate oatmeal. So here we go.
Homemade peanut butter, y'all. Give me a good look at it. Not really. But, super simple. Take peanuts, not dry roasted, just plain old low or no salt peanuts. A little bit of oil, peanut oil is best, and just a little bit. And put them in the food processor. And there you go. No sugar, no artificial anything in it. And then I'm going to make some cookies out of that. So there is my peanut butter. You can see it. All peanutty and goodness. I could have put a little more oil in it to make it a little creamier, but for these cookies, I like it just a little bit chunkier. Haley calls these my gross cookies, but they're awesome because they're basically peanut butter, Splenda, a few chocolate chips. I can't say the chocolate, it's cacao, I think. I'll have to show you the picture. And an egg, basically. Sometimes I put a little honey in there to make them stick together, hold together a little bit better. But these things are awesome. Okay, so I have my peanut butter in my beautiful KitchenAid mixer I got for Christmas. Put a couple of eggs, this is brown sugar, Splenda brown sugar blend. Don't fool yourself, that is not sugar-free. It is Splenda blended with brown sugar, but you need a little bit of real sugar, either real sugar or a little bit of honey to kind of make them bind and hold together. And then have Splenda, and these are the chocolate chips I was talking about. I can't cook cacao, I don't know how to say that word. 60%, whatever it is, they have less sugar, and if you're lactose intolerant, they have less lactose in them too. So, and they're really a good dark chocolatey flavor. And then, because my peanut butter is, I made it just a little too dry, I'm going to put in a little bit of coconut oil just to give it a little bit of moisture, and then I'm going to mix it up. One more thing, your coconut oil, you definitely want to melt that before you throw it in, otherwise it's not going to melt. So melt a little bit in the microwave, toss it in there, and be ready to go. Okay, so I've got my peanut butter in there, and put just a little bit of coconut oil in there. Kind of give it a little, just give it a little more oomph. Crack my eggs. You see I got a lot of stuff going on. I never cook one thing at a time. I don't know why I do that, I just do. So the real recipe to this is it's supposed to be a cup of peanut butter, a cup of sweetener of your choice, and then 1 egg. I kind of go basically by that, but sometimes I kind of mix it up. Sometimes I put a little oatmeal in here. Sometimes I put an extra egg or 2 in here. Just kind of all depends. Let me turn this up a little bit. So I'm going to blend that up pretty good. I'm in love with my mixer. I love Santa Claus. Here, should I do a selfie with me and my mixer? Let's see if this works. Oh, my glasses fell off. Selfie time! I don't know that I got me in that at all, but okay, see it's kind of clumping up a little bit. So I'm going to turn it down. So that's basically the consistency you want. You know, this is a cookie dough, so it's going to be kind of, you know, doughy. See, it's perfect. Perfect. So, I'm going to add some of my sweeteners. And again, I know I'm not a good measurer. Usually when I bake, I'm a really good measurer. But these cookies are not exactly precise. Oh, let me go get a measuring spoon. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my sugar in there, or not sugar, I have my Splenda in there, and I have about not quite half a cup of the brown sugar blend in there, and then the rest of it I did with Splenda. Let that go, and then I'm just going to throw some of these chocolate chips in here. Basically, the lady who taught me how to make these, who's one of my clients at the salon, oops, I'm about to spill these everywhere. She says just throw a handful in. She said she likes to feel like she's being naughty and she doesn't measure them. She just throws a handful or so in there just to get them mixed up. Oh, I love this blender. Oh my God, where's this thing been my whole life? Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. So like I said, I'm cooking more than one thing at a time today. Oh, what a mess I made. I'm such a messy cook. I'm making, remember that tomato soup we made, the tomato basil soup? I'm making some of that today too. So that I can have some next time. See, this is what it looks like right before it goes into the thing. Y'all remember that? We did that video on that. Oh, it's really good. Oh, look, I just showed up. Look at my messy counter. Say hi, Mindy.
Hi!
She's everywhere! All right, so I will get back to the cookies in a few minutes. Okay, so we are ready to make our cookies. I just have a muffin tin, the little muffin tin, and then a cookie scooper. This is the small one. I think I don't really know how big it is, but it's small. These are the mini, the mini muffin tin things. See how small that is? It's just the mini ones. So spray that with some non-stick cooking spray. And get you a scoop of cookie dough. Drop it in there. I always like to take a pecan and I just push a pecan down on top. And there you go. I'm going to fill all this up and show you when they're done. All right, there we are. There are our finished cookies. See, they're just little, just like a little nibble of something sweet. If you, I don't know what the macros are on it, but it's pretty simple to figure if you stick strictly to the recipe of 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sweetener, and 1 egg, and then measure out, if you're going to put chocolate chips in it, measure those out, and then divide it by however many cookies you get. That'll pretty much tell you what you got. And I do add the little pecan on top. It just adds a little extra crunch. So I hope you've enjoyed these. Enjoy them, make them, love them, and happy eating.